In the lead up to the opening of the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, a first day riders club was formed with 1,000 members signing up to pay £18 a head in advance to guarantee an opening day ride on the big one. The club came to be known as the 235 Club, then renamed to Club Pleasure Beach, and eventually Club Pleasure Beach Experience following the merge of Club Pleasure Beach and Pleasure Beach Experience.
A further 10,000 advance tickets were bought by non-club members before the big one was opened, costing £3 per person. During its first 3 days of operation, 200,000 visitors were recorded as visiting the Pleasure Beach, with roughly 40,000 passengers carried by the big one. Because of this, the total number of visitors in 1994 was recorded as 25% higher than the previous year.
The big one was designed to operate on a free train service to maximise its capacity. Because the Pleasure Beach operated as a free entry, pay-per-ride amusement park at the time, the highest possible revenue on every ride was vital. If the big one was sent with a full train every time, the throughput was usually around 1,800 people per hour. As tickets cost £3 a ride, a full train equated to £90 a train for the park.
Due to the tight space at Blackpool Pleasure Beach and the need for 3 trains on their new roller coaster, Jeffrey Thompson's daughter, Fiona, who is an architect, was behind the design of the station. The Big One station was created with a 3-tiered transfer track to house all of the trains. The transfer track is a lift mechanism which can be moved upwards so a train can be parked on a lower level when being taken out of service or being added to service to increase capacity.
The initial success of the big one's opening and the 1994 season prompted Jeffrey Thompson to extend the operating season at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. For the first time ever, the park was open beyond Blackpool's illumination season, with winter weekends taking place every Saturday and Sunday through to Christmas.
The big one has been operating on a maximum of 2 trains since 2001, but it still has 3 serviceable trains throughout the Pleasure Beach season. Its 3 trains will usually be set up with different wheel compounds to help with Blackpool's challenging weather conditions. It's quite common for 2 trains to feature slow wheel compounds and 1 to feature fast wheel compounds. However, this is sometimes altered to be the opposite depending on the weather ahead. The fast wheel compounds help to keep the big one operational during the windier days in Blackpool, whilst the slow wheel compounds will be used during a clear or slightly windy day. The trains aren't set up to feature fast wheel compounds all year round, as on a clear day it could pass through the mid-course brake run with too much speed. This could cause the ride to shut down or even e-stop.
Over time, the big one has had track sections taken out and replaced during closed season periods. In 1997, the first drop and turnaround were reprofiled to make the overall experience smoother for the riders and less damaging to the train's chassis. Parts of the track replaced were used during the construction of the Pleasure Beach's water ride Project 2000, Valhalla. The track was used to support Valhalla's large rocky facade, and that was the case through to 2011. Valhalla's facade was completely reconstructed for the 2012 season. Sections of track have also been replaced leading up to the 2007, 2008, 2009 and 2020 seasons. These were like-for-like track replacements without too much change or any change to the layout. The most recent retrack was done by a Lancashire-based company, Taserker, who have staff members that were part of the team that originally manufactured the Big One's track during its 1994 construction.
In 2012, Richard Rodriguez set a world record for the number of consecutive days spent on a roller coaster. Throughout the season, he rode the Big One for 112 consecutive days, beating the previous record of 102 days. Previously, Richard Rodriguez rode the Pepsi Max Big One and Big Dipper roller coasters for a combination of 405 hours and 40 minutes from the 27th of July to the 13th of August 2007. He rode the Big One during the day and the Big Dipper during the evenings.
A Formula One car was sent around the Big One's layout as part of a PR stunt in 2003. Ralph Furman, a racing car driver, got to experience the ride from the comfort of the F1 car. The chassis was bolted onto a metal plate that usually carried the passenger trains, before being sent around the circuit. The Formula One car that was used can now be seen in the Grand Prix ride station at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It has been a pleasure to work with Harry of CoasterBot on 2 video projects about the big one.
We've also produced another video, What is the Big One?, over on the CoasterBot channel. So, if you want to learn all about the history and design of the UK's tallest roller coaster, please click the video displayed on screen now.
Many thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Pleasure Beach Experience video.